Hey, what is up, everybody? If you're wondering what I'm doing here, this is Bloodstained, Curse of the Night. This was that Kickstarter game that's supposed to be like, it's a follow-up to the Castlevania games from back in the day. It's a great game. I'm just using it as a test here. If you haven't watched my previous video, I got some big problems here on the channel. I had some computer problems. And I guess as a gamer, as a streamer, this is shit that happens and that I have to deal with. But what happened was that I updated to the newest OBS, and for whatever reason, it completely destroyed my computer. I mean, literally. It ruined my hardware. It stopped my AverMedia direct capture. It stopped my microphone from working. It wiped out my Stream Deck. It wiped my scenes out. I lost my scrolling text. I lost all of my, like I said, my OBS settings, my microphone settings, my video output settings. So, long story short, yesterday was a living hell. Ooh, he's ugly. Ugly as sin.
It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you
And I had to rebuild everything. My scrolling text. I had to remap my Elgato Stream Deck. I had to rebuild my scenes. Rebuild my images back in. I had to do my settings, my output, my video settings. So the only way to really test this is to upload this to YouTube and to check the sound and the audio and the video quality. I did it last episode. If you can watch it, it's Animal Crossing, but I was still tinkering. What wound up happening was I couldn't roll back a version of OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, because they don't keep the archived versions for whatever reason on their site. You have to hunt them down and go on archive sites. It's like it's a pain in the ass. What I wound up doing was I restored my Windows 10 to a restore point before I updated to OBS, the latest version.
Don't I deserve it?
It seems to be all right now. It seems to be
here for the book?
almost back to where it was. It's just a matter of me
What are you talking about?
putting the settings back to where they were after months and months of fine-tuning and tinkering all down the drain. What am I going to do in the future? I'm going to wait
Alfred,
for OBS to come out with another update, since this one particularly don't work with my hardware and my software settings for whatever reason.
what were you doing and coming here? You can answer my
That doesn't pertain to you know, the next user, but for me, there's something conflicting.
All that matters is that I am alive.
So I don't know. The AverMedia software, like I said in the Animal Crossing video, is not an option. It's absolutely terrible. The
Anything. I don't have time to argue with you.
XSplit, I could go back to XSplit Broadcaster.
Get in my way.
I really don't wanna, because I'm really loving OBS lately.
You know full well my
But
power exists.
if it's something with the hardware or something that it's not liking, it may have to be an option. But right now, I've got it functional, as you can see. Oh, before, once I did get everything up and running,
Expect him.
it was lagging like no tomorrow. Like I'm talking like stop motion. Like Animal Crossing wasn't even running.
Be below guide.
My microphone was in and out. The screen was flashing. Like I don't know what happened.
10 years ago.
And here's the long and short of it.
Like that shouldn't.
I know.
I know all about updating software, and I know the risks. You're supposed to wait so long.
After surviving
And this is why it's always a fear of mine. but they're so obtrusive and so in your face every fucking time the software loads. You got to do this, although you got to do this, you got to update this. So I said, well, you know what? The last two versions worked fine.
Good point.
Maybe minor fixes, but it's okay. This last one just destroyed me. I mean, I paid for it. Right before all this shit going down on my channel, like big releases, big covering of unboxings, giveaways, everything you can mention. It's just the way life works sometimes. But I'm working through it. I'm trying to rebuild, and that's all I could do. You know, and I should have screen capped all my settings, which I actually did. But then my iCloud got wacky and deleted a lot of them. And then I had to go back and I had to do a lot in my head. And I don't know. This game is amazing, isn't it? Really good looking game. I backed this game up when it was in Kickstarter. But, I mean, what happened? Oh. But anyway, I wasn't watching my health bar. Yeah, so I don't know. It seems to be everything all right. Now let me see. I remapped my Elgato buttons. So I think I'm good to go. I got a nice new dynamic theme for pre-ordering The Last of Us 2. Zooms in and out. It's pretty cool. Oh, let me show you. Pretty neat, right? So that's it, guys. Let's see how this works out. Let's see if I could get this resolution correct on YouTube, because that's another whole thing. It's messed up. Come on. What a nightmare, man. I got so much to do, and this is like backpedaling. This is all stuff that's been done already, that's worked out through months, and now I'm back to square one. It's very annoying. I'm I don't need this stress, really. I don't need this stress, but whatever. I don't care. Another day, another vendetta. That's what Jamie Justice said. Take care, guys. And hopefully we'll be back to normal on the next gameplay stream. I'll have worked all this out. Take care, guys.